Here's what we know right now. The real estate market is white hot and everybody's wondering what is going to happen this summer of 2021. I'm Avi Becker in Santa Barbara. Stick around to the end and you're gonna find out what my predictions are. Let's get it. So right now we are at the end of May in 2021 and everybody's been following the real estate market. It's in the news, it's everywhere. We've seen that basically since people came out of the lockdown of COVID, houses are getting multiple offers. Things are selling $100,000, $200,000 over market value here in Santa Barbara and across the nation. And everyone right now is bracing to say what's gonna happen next. Here's my predictions for what I think are some possible outcomes going into summer 2021. Okay, so the reason why there's been such an incredible demand is because there's not enough supply in terms of houses on the market and interest rates are so low, so people can borrow at a low rate and get a lot more money for their dollar. I think one of the possibilities that happens this summer is the government realizes and the Fed realizes that we need to jack interest rates up. And that's gonna make the cost of borrowing more expensive, potentially weigh down the demand of home buyers and potentially maybe level out prices or kind of go back into a market that we saw more in 2019, 2018, where a house that was priced right might get multiple offers, a house that was priced too aggressively might sit, and sometimes houses would be reduced and then go into contract more normally. And what that's going to mean if you're trying to buy a house is that your loan is going to cost more, your monthly payment's going to cost more, and that's going to mean that you're going to have less leverage with that same amount of spend as you would right now where rates are so low. Another possible outcome is rates stay the same and we don't see much new construction here in Santa Barbara and the supply is starting to tick in slowly as sellers feel more confidence about where they're going to go next. But the housing frenzy could continue and maybe even increase all summer with more buyers coming in from out of town, more people being able to work remote, coming into Santa Barbara, with money from LA, from San Francisco, and being able to buy the house that, in their market might be 2-3 times the price, but here it's very affordable. Another possible option is if inflation really hits a tipping point and the stock market takes a big tip, there could be maybe a whole pool of buyers that jump out of the marketplace and demand and supply could maybe more level out and we see stable appreciation. I don't think we're gonna see negative appreciation or depreciation because there's just so much demand still, but we are definitely seeing even with now a lot of buyers that are getting frustrated, getting beat out 2, 3, 4 times that are jumping out of the marketplace. And it's hard to time that perfectly where it's buyers are out, so maybe if you're a buyer you time it when you jump in, but if everyone waits till maybe the fall thinking the summer's going to be too crazy, we could just see a crazy swing in supply and demand again. It's hard to tell, but here's what I know for sure. My buyers are still finding deals both on market and off market. My sellers are definitely getting their houses seen by a lot of parties and getting multiple offers. And we're doing our best here at the Santa Barbara Group to make sure everyone makes sure that they're safe, set, buying a house for a reasonable value and knowing exactly what they're getting before moving in and making sure they're ready in a financial position to buy. Because I always think, it's never a need to buy market. You have to make sure it's the right time for you. You have to make sure you have the finances squared away. In Santa Barbara, it's not a cheap place to live. So if you have questions about that kind of stuff, guys, I'm always here to chat. I would love to learn about your individual situation and how I can help. But until next time, make it a great day. See ya.